Hi guys, it's Mark from Cambria Hobby. Today we're going to start a series of build videos for the ADT drone Cyclops, and we're going to start off with opening. Of course, we're going to go through the box, and we'll start at the beginning. Alrighty. Okay, so what I did is I've opened the box up, and I did take a little bit of a peek in here. As you can see, you've got wood parts. We'll go over what these are after. So we're going to just put them aside. There's another bag of wood parts. You can see the different, I know that these little square ones here, I don't know if you could see that. Let's see, there you go. The square ones are for the motor mounts, and then they have some other ones in here for the inside of the fuselage, and some more supports here. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you is that this plane came with a parts list. So, suggestion that you go down the parts list here when you get it, and make sure that everything is there. So I'm going to set that aside. We have some miscellaneous plastic parts. I know these little pieces right here, I don't know if you could see them real well because there's plastic on the plastic. There you go. These are for the winglets, or for the wings. This will help support the wings, wingtips, so this way it doesn't scratch along the ground. And then you've got some other plastic here. We'll go over and see what that is after. It comes with two domes. The one thing that I was really impressed with this, and I was impressed with the packing. This has got cardboard in it, so it holds everything pretty secure. The domes are covered, or I should say are also on a piece of cardboard that's attached to the side of the box, the outside of the box. Okay, so here is, this happens to be the tail boom, and it also has the two carbon fiber rods, and I'm assuming those are going to go into the wings. We'll set this over on the side, and then we have a miscellaneous bag of parts here, small parts. Go ahead and pull that off, put it aside. Here's another bag of parts. Looks like servo horns and some miscellaneous things. Sorry if I lose, kind of go to the side on some of this stuff. I'm new to walking and carrying and doing the camera at the same time as I'm talking and tearing things apart. Here is a bag, and you can see here you've got like probably 5 or 6 pieces of carbon fiber rod, specifically for this plane. And I know ADT Drone has gone through and has really done a nice job putting this together. Everything looks real nice. So what I'm going to do is, instead of keeping you on the line here, okay, here's part of the tail section with some more carbon fiber, and then this is part of the clamping system that you go ahead and you clamp on the tail boom, and we'll move that over here. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of the stuff out of the box, and I'll try to pull the plastic off, or the foam off first, so you can see the stuff is packed in here really nicely. And then I'll get it all out, and we'll take a look and see the pieces and parts that we have. Thanks. And this is Mark from Cambria Hobby, and we'll be resuming this here in a few minutes. Cambria Hobby, going over the unboxing of the Cyclops E. This is the foam version of the Cyclops from ADT Drones. And as you can see, I went ahead and I've gone and taken everything out of the box. And I'll just kind of go down the line here and show you everything first, and then we'll come back and I'll kind of tell you what everything is, as far as I know right off the top. So what we have is, with the carbon fiber, we have a bunch of miscellaneous small parts here in this bag. They gave us two plastic domes, which is that's a good thing. I know people do scratch up their domes. It looks like we have a tail wheel that they've given us too for this. Here's the fuselage. One thing that I liked about the way that they did this is that every piece happens to be in its own bag. I have not seen that specifically in the foam planes, that they're breaking it down into their own bags, so that's kind of nice. And with this model, they gave you two options of tail sections. They gave you the V-tail, and there's two wing pieces here, as you can see, and they gave you an option for the T-tail. So you can go either way with this. You can go either V-tail or T-tail. Again, in a separate bag, totally separate bag, here is the wing parts. So it's a three-piece wing. You have your centerpiece here, then you have your two wings itself. Alright, then we come over to the wood pieces. I have not taken these out of the bag yet. Just gonna start taking it apart here in a little bit, but I do want to show you every step of the way of me taking this out of the box, how it came. So you have wood pieces here. One of the things that I was impressed with when I first opened this box up and I saw how well it was packed is that all these pieces are separated. Normally you get them on one piece of wood and you have to separate them yourself. And sometimes the wood is good and you can separate them nicely, and sometimes you get little burrs on it or it chips. And in this case, since everything looks like so far that everything is separated, you don't have that that problem. Again, I showed you before that here's a couple of clear plastic pieces. I'm guessing the protection pieces for the belly, maybe the tail section, and for the wing tips. Over here, you can see that, let's see if we can get this focused in, okay. In this parts list here, it kind of tells you what some of these parts are, but it doesn't tell you what everything is. So that's one thing that I have not seen in a lot of models, is where they give you directions. So that's what I'm going to try to do, is help you get through this and put it together so you can get it out and fly it. Alrighty, so I guess our next step is going to be taking the stuff out of the bags, and we'll start doing that here in a few minutes. I will take them out of the bags and then I'll come back to show you how everything lays out. This is Mark from Canberra Hobby, and we're reviewing the ADT drone Cyclops E, and we will be back in a few.